Hi guys, welcome back to the garage. So I'm back to do another Tiger's bookshelf before our live chat tomorrow, where we move on to the next chapter. So, just a quick refresher: Tiger's bookshelf being run by Zach from the Tiger's Abyss. He has a Facebook group for this book club, and our current book is Tarot Wisdom, Rachel Pollack. We just did the Hierophant, and there is a spread at the end, and so that's what I'm going to do today. My Hierophant. Hierophant. I have to, sometimes, I've heard it pronounced both ways, but I always think of the spelling, and the spelling is Hierophant. So that's what I'm going with. I'm trying to put something on top of this book so my pages won't flop over. Okay, so I am using my new Dark Grimoire. I figured this is a great deck to use for a Hierophant spread, right? Right? How cool is that? So, I'm going to cut the deck. I haven't cut the deck. I've shuffled like a crazy lady. So, that's all well and done. So now we just go and cut the deck, and here we go. So it's really quick. It's 6 questions. Question number 1. How has tradition affected my life? Ooh. So, how has tradition affected my life? The Two of Swords, yes. As much as I have tried to, tradition has been a fight with me. I'm not a traditional person, I never really have been. And so, when the family would do things that were tradition because we did them, yeah, that would be me saying, I don't care. So, yeah, that's how tradition has affected my life. It's, when I got away from the family, I do what I want. I've never had any particular kind of tradition since I left home. So, question number 2: what have I learned? What have I learned? Da da. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. So, what I have learned is that in the earthly realm, money is a necessary evil. It all comes down to dollars and cents, the haves and have nots. And I managed to, get myself in a place where I could make that kind of thing. I could make enough money to take care of myself and my family. And so that's what I've learned: cracking down and having that focus of, you're going to need money to get through life, and you better know how to make it. That's what I've learned. How Question number 3: how have I broken with tradition? Interesting. How have I broken with tradition? Strength. Probably just having the strength to say, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not feeling this. I'm not doing this. And why don't we do something else? Maybe the strength also, especially in my relationship, has been compromise. There are some things that my Andy does that are his family traditions, and it took me a few years, but compromise. So there are some things that we do that are related to his family. So maybe that's the strength in finding a compromise. I think that's probably it. Question number 4: what effect has it had on my life? Do do do. So the effect that it has had on my life is the King of Pentacles. Um, I like to think that I am the mistress of my own desires. And so um, I like to think that breaking with tradition has had the effect of I've broken out of. Oh, it just seems like wow, these cards, I'm telling you, man, they're hitting it. Um, you know how people can, from upbringing, get trapped in family life cycles, okay? You know, you grew up and your dad was a farmer and your dad's dad was a farmer and you're expected to be a farmer, kind of thing, and so on and so forth, and it's perpetuated. That isn't me. I did what, for the most part, I really wanted to do. And so I'm sitting where I'm sitting as the King of Pentacles, I think, because I did that. Because I stood on my own 2 feet and I gathered what was around me. And I was headstrong and stubborn. And yeah. So I think that's that. Okay. Next to the last question. Question number 5. What do I have to teach others? Wow. What do I have to teach others? The 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands. And honestly, Wands is still a problem suit for me. So I'm thinking to myself here, it almost looks like she's bringing him a letter from the past. Maybe what I have to teach is what I've learned in my own life. How to be maybe kinder, more compassionate. I had some hard lessons learned in those 2 areas, and maybe to try and pass that on so somebody might not make the same mistake I make. Or if they make the mistake, maybe it's to a lesser degree because of something that I have taught them. Plus, I've got, 40 plus years of witchery behind me. So I have a lot, I think, in the spiritual realm, in the magic world, that I can share with folks. And so, yeah, I think that's that. And then the last question is, how can I fulfill this role? Dun, dun. Oh my God, this is so appropriate. So appropriate. This deck, oh my God. So, how can I fulfill this role? The Tower. I got the Tower. I got the Tower. And I think I can fulfill this role. And this is what I'm doing, actually. I'm transforming. I'm shedding a lot of the old me. And I'm transforming into the me I've always wanted to be. It's always been in the back of my mind, but through circumstance or life experience or whatever, I wasn't able to have it until now. And so this is what I'm doing right now. It is tearing down the old, and I am becoming the new and going in a new and wonderful direction. So that's what's happening here. All right, guys. There was my Hierophant spread. Holy crap. This Dark Grimoire deck, Dark Grimoire, it's the bomb. And it's no shit. I mean, this deck was like no shit. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed my reading, and I'll see you on the next one.